Alright, we're live, I guess. There's, like, no one here, but I mean, it doesn't matter either way. I'm just gonna probably do random stuff for this entire live stream because I want to, and because I haven't done this at all. And I don't know why. I kind of miss using this webcam. So yeah. Yeah. The thumbnail is gonna be really awful, isn't it? Hmm. What should we do? I'm just gonna figure out something random to do that I like, you know. Let's see. What's something we could do? I mean, I could do a tier list. Let's see. What's a good one? I'm just putting movies. See what pops up. Hmm. I found a tier list. It's best movies ever. That's what the title of it is. We're just gonna do a tier list on that because I want to. So share screen. Alright, and let's go to it. Share it. And here we go. Let's see. How many movies are there? If there's not a lot, we just won't do it. Oh no, there's a decent amount. There's a decent amount. Let's see. How many of these movies have I seen though? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, I guess. 6, 7, yeah. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Let's see. 17, I guess. I haven't seen this movie in a while though. Can't really rate it. 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. Okay, there's a decent amount we could do. There's about 30 movies that I can review, and it'll take a bit. So we're going to do that because, sure, let's do it. All right, 12 Angry Men. I've not seen this movie for like 2 years, but from what I remember, it's a pretty great movie. You know, it's pretty great. I really do love it. It's got some of the best dialogue of all time. I really like the characters. It's just a great movie overall. You know, it's just one of the greatest movies ever made that I just happen to have not seen very often. I'm gonna put an A tier. Let's put an A tier. About time. This is one of my favorite movies of all time. You guys know that. S tier. Do I have to explain? No, I do not. S tier. Masterpiece. Back to the Future. This is some very inconsistent taste, not gonna lie. But what I call this one of the best movies. I call it's fun. It's fun, it's entertaining, it's enjoyable, but it's not one of the greatest movies ever made. B tier. Casino Royale. It is not one of the greatest movies ever made, I'll tell you that much. It's not even like, you know, one of those classics like from the 80s and stuff like that. You know, it's just known as like a pretty great movie. Is it my favorite Bond movie? Yeah. A tier. But also not one of the greatest movies ever made. It's just barely A tier. Just so you guys know. It's still barely A tier. It doesn't matter. Doesn't qualify. Casablanca. I don't remember it being very good, but I don't know. C tier. Sure. Okay, Die Hard. Really great movie, really fun movie. Of course, it's very entertaining action movie. Out of like, I think I remember I watched it twice. Like I think in the New Year's Eve night, just because I don't know why it's the perfect movie to do that for. Best Christmas movie ever made, A tier. That's not where I wanted to put it. Oh, actually, someone actually said something in the chat that actually kind of surprises me. Because let's be honest here, that never happened. Maybe I'll keep this up just in case people say stuff. I don't know. I don't care. Okay, someone asked me where are my glasses. Well, I don't wear them really that much anymore. To be honest with you, I don't like wearing them. I look stupid with them on. I don't feel weird when I wear them. So, yeah, I'm not wearing them today. Oh, god dang it! Oh, come on. It logged me out of the stupid best movies ever thing, didn't it? Stupid thing. I should go. I'm not gonna go over them again. We'll just see if we can put everything back in the places they were before. We'll just do that because I want to. All right. Oh, it saves. That's cool. Okay. Now, I haven't seen any of these movies. I need to see Apocalypse Now, though. I've heard very good things about that movie. But I haven't seen the other ones, and I don't really care about seeing them. Doctor No, I can't really say much about because I haven't seen it in a while. So I'm just going to put in the not seen. Well, technically, I have seen it. I just don't remember it. Doctor Strangelove, very entertaining, very fun movie, but like also not one of the greatest movies ever made. C tier. Fight Club. You know what it is. One of my favorite movies ever made. Top 5, if not mistaken. S tier. This list is gonna look so stupid once people like start walking in and they start like seeing like the type of taste I have and how pretentious it kind of is. All right. Godfather. One of the greatest movies ever made. Not something I particularly rewatch that much in my free time. Movie I only saw once. I only really need to see it once, but I know it's a masterpiece. A tier. Okay, Gone with the Wind. I remember seeing it once, and I'm never going to see it again. I don't know why I thought it was great the first time, but the more I think about it, the more I just don't care about this movie. D tier. Inglourious Bastards. Great Tarantino movie. Great movie overall. Just something that everyone can overall enjoy with, and everyone really likes to watch just because it's just a great movie. So, A tier. I need to see more Tarantino stuff. All right, Interstellar. Great movie. Great Nolan movie. I don't know why I didn't like it that much the first time. Probably because I was a Sean Chandler fanboy and I didn't get the insane amount of taste that I have now. A tier. Matrix, overrated. C tier. What else is there? Rear Window, mid. B tier. Shawshank, you know what it is. Maybe objectively the greatest movie ever made. Quite possibly, could be. I'd say objectively speaking, it's in the running for the greatest movie ever made. I don't care what you say. I don't care if you think you don't like the idea of me saying objective. It is this phenomenal. It is perfect. It just is. So I don't know. Deal with that how you will. It's perfect. It's a perfect movie. It's brilliant. Yeah. All right. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm not gonna do this anymore. All right, we're gonna stop sharing for a second here. I'm gonna do something that I find very hilarious, and you want to know what that is? I'm gonna take NBA players, and I'm just gonna like kind of do bits. Basically, I'm gonna take modern day NBA players or classic NBA players, any type of NBA players, and we're gonna just talk smack because I don't know why. I have a lot of fun doing that, and I don't know why. So we're gonna do it anyways. It's cool. It's fine. Okay, so we're gonna do this because I have fun doing it. So yeah, let's do this. Mm. All right, let's see. Let's see who's coming in here. Who do we got that I can talk smack about? I bet bunch of nobodies. Okay, there's a lot of people in here, and I only care about a selective few. I'm just gonna put in greatest NBA players. Because I want to. So we're gonna do that. With that, come on, search. There we go. Great. What the heck happened? How long has it been like this? What's wrong with this thing? Oh, it's unplugged, that's why. Go. Put that back in. Camera resolution 720p, even if it's not very good. I'd rather have 1080p, but it's fine. All right, let's get to the audio. We got blue microphone in. All right, let's do this. All right. All right. Here's what we're going to do. NBA greatest players tier list. We're going to go into this. And we're going to talk garbage about every single NBA player just for fun. All right, let's do this. I could have just if you know. Don't worry, I'm not sick. I'm good. I'm good. All right, okay, let's go. Okay. No emojis at all. Okay, let's see. First off, this is not the greatest players of all time. Okay. Oscar Robertson, nothing to say about him. Bill Russell, oh yeah, the guy that got 11 rings because he played in the 60s with a bunch of plumbers and firefighters. All of his rings don't matter at all. You know, they just don't matter because it was way back then. Oh, garbage player. Bob Cousy, S tier. One of the greatest players of all time. Changed the game forever. Absolute godly like point guard. One of the best basketball players to ever live. One of the best point guards to ever live. Absolute legend. Absolutely great player. Deserves to be in the talks of one of the greatest players of all time. So, yeah. Charles Barkley. Never won a ring. So instantly because of that, he's garbage. Chris Paul, same thing. Clyde Drexler. I'd say he's an A tier. I consider him better than Michael Jordan, in my opinion. Better than Michael Jordan. He's one of the greatest players to ever live. I think he's one of the greatest shooters. I think he might be the greatest mid-range shooter to ever live. He was the better version of Michael Jordan, if we're being honest with ourselves here. David Robertson, I don't care. Dirk Nowitzki. People I'm just going to put in. All the people I don't care about are going with all the people I don't like. So David Robertson counts. Oscar Robertson counts. Because I don't care. Julius Irving. I mean, S tier player, godlike player. He was one of the best players of all time. He's one of the greatest players still now. He's just one of the greatest. He's an absolute god. He's perfect. He's phenomenal in every way. There's just nothing to dislike about him. He's perfect. He's a perfect player. Don't even know who this guy is. Same with this guy. Oh yeah, Giannis. He can't shoot the ball 10 feet from the basket, so C tier. Hakeem Olajuwon. Um, Honestly, I can't even talk bad about Hakeem. S tier player. Isaiah Thomas. Oh yeah, he. I guess the only. Honestly, no jokes aside, the only reason. I mean, he was just rough, and that's how their team won. They were just football players that didn't get fouls during the NBA, so by default they won a championship because no one else played as dirty as they did. D tier. Allen Iverson. S tier. He's way better than all these guys. Being honest with you, absolute perfect player, absolute beast. Objectively one of the best players of all time. Objectively speaking, one of the best point guards ever. Jason Kidd, also S tier. Perfect player. He's the reason why the 2011 Mavs won a championship, not Dirk, even though Dirk's alright. Jerry West. Forever. He's one of the best point guards of all time. Obviously perfect. Yeah, amazing. Don't care. John Stockton. Honestly, I don't even know what to say about him. B tier. Kareem. Oh yeah, the guy that needed Magic Johnson and Oscar Robertson to win championships. C tier. Don't care about him. He only got I don't know. He only got like scoring titles because he's 7 feet tall. He could just throw the ball up in the air and it would automatically hit it. And he always got lucky. He always got lucky when he shot that ball. Karl Malone, obviously, the most lovable guy in the NBA. And just for that, he gets an S tier. Kevin Durant. One of the I mean, did he even win 2 rings technically? Technically speaking, he should not have won those 2 rings. D tier. Kevin Garnett. Honestly, I can't say anything bad about Kevin Garnett. S tier. Like, no, not even jokes. No jokes. Kobe Bryant. Absolute garbage player and only won because he copied MJ's moves. C tier. Larry Bird. B tier, I guess. I don't know. I don't know how to put him. LeBron James. Absolute terrible player that only needed Kyrie Irving. Kevin Love to win a championship in Cleveland, so that one doesn't count. And then he needed 2 superstars in Chris Bosh and Dwayne Wade to win championships. I don't know why he's considered one of the greatest players of all time, when clearly he is not. I mean, he's just not a great player. I don't understand why people think he's a great player. He's overrated in every sense of the way. I mean, who cares? Cool. You're big and you can drive the basket and dunk the ball. That's nice, but you can't do anything else. So Michael Jordan, one of the most overrated players of all time. I'm gonna put him. I mean, I'll put him right here. I'll put him right here. He deserves. I'll put Michael Jordan right there. I mean, he's still better than Kobe, so that's cool. But still, Michael Jordan only was a great player because he had Scottie Pippen, who was better than him, and he didn't even have a winning record without Scottie. Let's just keep that a buck. He's not that great of a player. There's nothing good about him. He just can jump really high and shoot the ball kind of decent. So Moses Malone, don't care. Patrick Ewing, oh yeah, you never won a ring because of this guy. Because of this guy who is, as we know, is not a very good player. So D tier. Rick Barry, he's a racist. Okay, that's all I have to say about Rick Barry. Scottie Pippen, reason why they won all those championships. S tier. Shaquille O'Neal. I don't know. Honestly, I can't even say Shaq was a bad player without jokingly saying it. A tier. Stephen Curry. A tier. One of the greatest players of this generation. Actually, we're gonna put him here because I'm gonna put him right next to Bob Cousy because obviously Steph Curry is one of the greatest, if not the greatest player of all time. I mean, overall, he's just phenomenal. They haven't had any help. The Golden State Warriors haven't had any help, and he's still been able to give them 3 championships. So because of that, he's just a great, perfect player. There's nothing bad about him at all. Nothing wrong about Curry. He's a perfect player. Steve Nash. Honestly, I hardly even know this guy. So D tier, just because of that. Tim Duncan. C tier. Only won championships because of Tony Parker. Will Frazier. Um, this is the most objective NBA tier list. I mean, I don't know how you can get more objective than this tier list right here, you know? It is absolutely perfect in every way, and I don't know how you can get this wrong. Let me share this with you. Oh, I didn't share a screen? So let's see. I'm going to share with you the subjective tier list, and we're going to go over it together because I think you guys need to know objectivity right here, right now. Okay. So obviously, Bob Cousy, greatest player of all time. All right. Bob Cousy, greatest player ever. Right. Julius Erving, second greatest player ever. Obviously, a perfect shooter, perfect passer, greatest defender. Stephen Curry, obviously a god on defense, greatest shooter ever, perfect player. Hakeem, just Hakeem. Karl Malone, just because he's, the fan favorite. Everyone loves Karl Malone. Allen Iverson, just because. Why not? Scottie Pippen, because he's the reason why they won all those championships. The only reason, and no other reason. He played better than Michael Jordan. He's better than Michael Jordan. Shaquille O'Neal, just because he's Shaquille O'Neal. No jokes there. Jason Kidd, because he's the reason why Dirk even won a 2011 championship. If we're being honest with ourselves here, he's the only reason why they won that championship, and Dirk would never win a championship without him. Kevin Garnett, because he's Kevin Garnett. Jerry West, because he's the GOAT and he's a great player, and all the other point guards now besides Steph Curry fall in comparison to him. Walt Frazier, because I wanted to put an old guy and he seemed like it'd make everyone else mad, so why not? Clyde Drexler, because he's better than Michael Jordan. Rick Barry, because I don't know, he's racist and I didn't know where else to put him. That's the only thing I have to say about him, and that's not why he's an A tier, okay? Hold your horses. I guess you know what? Since he's racist, we'll have to put him as one of the worst players ever, all right? We'll change it. B, Dwayne Wade, because he's mid. Magic, because he's overrated. Stockton, because he's overrated. And Bird, because he's definitely overrated. C, Dirk, because he's alright. He only won one ring. Michael Jordan, because he's not that great of a player as you say he is, and he only won those championships because of Scotty. Giannis, because he can't shoot the ball. Kareem, because he's just overrated, and I don't know why he has all those scoring titles. Kobe Bryant, because he's a copycat, and that's it. And Tim Duncan, because I don't know. I'm going to put him on here as well. And then D tier. Bill Russell, because he only won those rings because he was against plumbers. Kevin Durant, because he was a coward and decided to get 2 rings that are basically like free to him. They don't really matter at all because their team was way too ridiculously overpowered and kind of just a walkthrough for them. Charles Barkley, I don't know. I want to put him here. That's why, because he lost that Michael Jordan too many times, even though he really just had Scottie Pippen. I don't care about John Havlicek that much. Don't even know who this guy is. And, of course, Rick Barry's got to be down here because he's racist. He's not a good player. Isaiah Thomas, because he played on a team that was rough, and that's how they won championships. Elgin Baylor, because I don't know. Why not? Chris Paul didn't win a ring. Best talent that he has is blowing 2-0 leads. Don't know who that guy is. Don't care. LeBron James, because he needed people to win championships and he needed superstars, and he left Cleveland because of that. Will Chamberlain, because I just don't like him. Patrick Ewing, because he lost to Michael Jordan, even though Michael Jordan isn't even that good. Okay. This is the objective NBA tier list that I decided to make because it is objective. And you can't tell me anything else because it's objective. So, there you go. Objectivity. All right, what else are we going to do? Okay, that's going to be it for the live stream. I don't have anything else to do anymore. Good day, everybody.